Right, so we'll just relax through the shoulders. And grounding down through your sit bones. And just begin to notice the breath. Noticing the natural rhythm. And just allowing yourself to arrive on your mat. So just letting go of whatever occurred today prior to getting on your mat. And just staying with the steadiness of the breath. Just allowing the thoughts to, not trying to get into story. Just allowing yourself to begin to find that stillness. And so for today, I really wanted to include just some things to help us get through this period by an inspirational teacher and writer, Wayne Dyer. And he explains following the next few steps will help you get more in line with your authentic self. So number one, wanting more for others than you want for yourself. So whatever you perceive to be missing from your life, health, relationships, whatever lack of love that you may have, a lack of peace, maybe even with family members. This is how we create a level of consciousness for ourselves. So wanting more for others than you want for yourself. Number two, he says, think from the end. So begin to see yourself surrounded by people and events that you would like to have. So if you have any health problems or you're feeling anxious, depressed, busy, whatever it is, just think of yourself being free of anything that you no longer want in your life. So you're thinking at the end, you already have it. To be the appreciator and just look for things that are valuable in your life. Letting go of resistance. Knowing that every thought that you may have, whether it's judgment on yourself or others, unkindness to yourself or others, fear, depression, whatever you put out there comes back. So the universe doesn't know whether it's good or bad. It's whatever you focus on. So trying to stay focused with positivity. And lastly, being in a constant state of gratitude. So just helping us get connected with Source. Just sitting with that just for a few moments. Envisioning, again, the very first point. Want more for others than you want for yourself. And let us just gently begin to open up through the eyes. just gently. And we'll come onto the knees. Coming onto the knees. And we'll take a nice big deep breath in as we take the palms up overhead, so palms do touch. You can keep the arms slightly apart if you like. And exhale, release, so nice and easy. Staying with the breath as you inhale, palms to touch. And exhale. And again, so inhale, palms to touch. And just take a slight back bend. And on your exhale, take hands to eyebrow height. Well done. And just releasing the hands down onto the mat. So we're going to take them a little bit wider than the knees and in front of the body. So just grounding down, finding our hasta bandha. So spreading the fingers nice and wide, and we'll take a kneeling cat and cow. So on your inhale, pushing through the chest, looking up. So really round, actually pushing the chest forward. And we exhale as we round through the spine, tucking the chin. So really push away from the ground. And again, so inhale. And exhale, round through the spine. So follow your own rhythm, whatever feels good today. So in and out through your nose. Just trying to go just nice and slowly, just as you push away from the ground, really create a nice rounding through the spine. And maybe you want to hold at the top before you come back into your inhale. And we'll go 3 more times, pushing away, tuck the chin. And inhale as we look up. And exhale. And once you're done, we're just going to gently come onto the hands and knees into our tabletop. So spreading the fingers nice and wide in our hasta bandha. We'll just take some nice big circles over the wrist. So on the exhale, we draw the body forward. And we inhale as we lengthen through the arms. So we're really working and stretching out through the forearms, the wrists. And just notice whether your core is engaged. Uddiyana Bandha. So we're drawing belly button back towards the spine, but you continue to breathe. We generally always activate it, but sometimes if you ever find there's difficulties in getting into some postures, you might want to just notice if the core is engaged. So let's go back in the opposite direction on your exhale. Well done. And then we'll come back to neutral. Just while we're here, we'll just come into another stretch of the wrist. So on your inhale, either taking right hand to 3 o'clock, or you can take it all the way around. So just draw the body forward. If you like to take both hands, you're welcome to take both. Just do whatever feels right for your body. So remembering to spread the fingers wide and then just circling. So nice and gentle coming forward. Exhale back as you deepen that stretch. You can even slightly bend through the elbows if you feel comfortable enough to do that. So just some circles, one direction and the other. Well done. inhale, just drawing the body forward. Let's just begin to just unwind the hands, just coming back into our child's pose, forearms down and just gently circling through the wrists. I can't actually see you at the moment, Karen, so I hope you're okay. And back in the opposite direction. Well done. Let's ground down again through the hands. I'm going to walk the hands forward, so coming into our puppy pose. So we'll stretch a little bit further through the spine. So again, keeping the hips over the knees and then gently walking the arms forward. So you can take arms out towards the edges of the mat if you prefer. Out towards the edges. And you're always welcome to either dip through the spine or keep slightly lifted. So whatever feels good for your body. Or over time, taking your chin down towards the mat. But remember to protect the spine. So not trying to go too deeply. If you feel any sharp pains, just come slightly out. So staying with your breath, just lengthen through. And let's inhale. Just lift up again, walking the hands back towards the center. So finding our tabletop. So we'll spread the fingers wide again on your inhale, raising up through right arm. And let's thread it under left arm. We're not going to go all the way down. Just going to reach forward. And again, so inhale, lifting up. And exhale. Core engaged. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale. One last time, inhale, lifting right arm up, and let's bind it back behind the body. So seeing whether you can take that right hand towards that left thigh, lifting up through that right shoulder. Well done. And let's inhale, raise right arm. Exhale, release back down. We'll come into opposite side, so just finding your alignment first. Ground down through the hands. We'll inhale, raise left arm. Exhale, thread on the right. And again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Stay with the core engaged. Inhale, lifting up, and let's bind that left arm back behind the spine. Lifting up through that left shoulder this time. Gaze up towards the ceiling if it feels comfortable. Whatever feels good for your body. And let's release on your inhale all the way up, grounding it down. I'm going to transition into our Adho Mukha Svanasana. So on your exhale, just begin to raise up through the pelvis. So before we extend through the legs, push away from the ground. And let's begin to just find just some length. So pedaling the feet one at a time, staying with your breath. So whatever allows you to find length. Spreading the fingers wide. So hands at a little bit wider than the shoulder width, feet at hip width. Let's just begin to find a static Adho Mukha Svanasana. So nice and still. So on your exhale, let's come up onto the balls of the feet, and then we'll bend the knees as we just bend, lowering towards the mat. And we'll exhale, push away. And inhale, knees towards the mat. Well done. And pushing out. Good. And again, release. Stay with your breath. And exhale as we push back. Well done. Inhale, knees towards the ground. Exhale, push back. Once more, knees hovering. So let's engage the core, Uddiyana Bandha. Well done. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. So we'll come up onto the balls of the feet. We'll bend the knees, step or float feet towards the front. So we come straight into our half lift. So hands to the shins if you like. Well done. So looking forward, long spine. On your exhale, let's fold. So slightly taking the feet apart just so we can take the hands just around the calf muscles. So as we inhale, pushing away, lengthen through the arms. And on your exhale, slight soften through the knees and draw the body in. And again, so stay with your breath. Inhale, push away. Exhale, soften the knees, draw body in. Let's hold here. Continue to breathe, but really stretch out through the legs, bending through the arms. So you really find just a nice stretch. Well done. Inhale, lengthen. See if we can take the fingertips down towards the mat. So we'll inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, walk hands to right side. Well done. And we inhale. Exhale, walking hands towards left side. So staying with a nice stretch. So we inhale back to center, bending through the knees. Well done. Let's just take the palms to face upwards, sweeping up. So we're coming to standing, but nice and slowly. Palms to touch up overhead, and we bend back. On your exhale, taking hands to eyebrow height, and we'll draw toes together. Slight gap in the heels. Just closing the eyes just for a few moments. Just allow yourself to get grounded. And continue. So bringing yourself back to your sankalpa or intention at the beginning of class. And just sending that peace and love out there. So taking a nice big deep breath in, opening the eyes, and we'll take the hands to eyebrow, extend overhead, bend back, and on your exhale, folding forward, so Uttanasana. So you can bend the knees, fingertips in line with tips of toes if you like. And we inhale to half lift, looking forward. Exhale as we ground the hands, and we step the feet back. So coming into our first plank, so we spread the fingers wide. Shoulders over the wrists, and on your exhale, let's drop the knees, untuck the toes, sweep the body through if you like, or half push up. So we come into our Bhujangasana. Hug the arms in. So lifting up, last rib on the ground. Well done. And exhale, pushing back, Balasana. Let's untuck the toes, extend the legs, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Well done. So let's push away from the ground, and on your inhale, raise that right leg. Just going to keep the shoulders square to the front. Let's just gently bend through right leg so we stack the hips. Engage your core. Just take a nice big deep breath in and lengthen that right leg. We're going to bend it again on the exhale. And again, so inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Let's stay. Well done. Engage in your core. Inhale as we lengthen that right leg. We're going to turn the body to face forward. And on your exhale, draw right knee in towards the chest. So as we do, let's round through the spine. So really push away. Inhale as we kick all the way up. Exhale slowly with control towards the chest. Well done. Inhale, kicking up. Exhale, last time, draw it in. Well done. And inhale, let's kick all the way up. And then slowly just release right foot. Well done. So coming into our Adho Mukha Svanasana. So just finding just a little bit of stillness. Ground down through the hands. Notice whether the core is engaged. Just feel the body just surrender. Maybe pedaling just gently through the legs. A few more times. So body should be getting heated. So again, grounding down through the hands. Let's inhale, raise left leg. And then bend through left leg. So stacking the hips. Well done. Inhale, lengthen left leg. And exhale, bend. Inhale, slowly lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, last time, just hold. And we inhale, realign to center. So hips forward. On your exhale, let's draw left knee in towards the chest. Push away. And again, so kicking all the way up. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Last time, exhale to the chest. Good. Extend both legs, plank. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Well done. So child's pose, just for a moment. Ground down through the hands. Just find that length. Stay with your breath. And then on your exhale, let's come up again. So we'll untuck the toes, extend the legs. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay with the flow of your breath. So up on the balls of the feet, bend the knees, step or float to the front. Half lift. Exhale as we fold. Inhale through our center line. All the way up and back. And exhale, lower down. Uttanasana. Tuck the head. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground the hands, step or float the feet back. So find your alignment first. Shoulders over the wrists, spread the fingers wide. On your exhale through chaturanga if you like. So you draw the body to the elbows. Inhale, up goes. Exhale, pushing back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. For 3, 2, and 1. So we'll bend the knees, looking to the front of the mat, step or float to the front. So half lift again. Exhale as we fold. Inhale through our center line. And back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Tuck the head. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground the hands, step or float the feet back. So grounding the hands on your exhale, through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or through chaturanga. Meeting in downward facing dog. For 3, 2, and 1. Up on the balls of the feet, bend the knees, step or float to the front. So half lift. Exhale as we fold. Inhale through our center line. And back. Exhale, lower down. Well done. Uttanasana, tuck the head. Inhale to our half lift. So looking forward. On your exhale, let's ground the hands, but step left leg back into our lunge. Anjaneyasana. Well done. So just from where you are, on your inhale, reaching the arms forward. Stay with your breath. Well done. On your exhale, let's float the hands down and back. And just with balance, engage your core. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Well done. On your exhale, left arm forward, right back. So twisting. You can take the gaze to that back hand if you like. Palms facing forward. But really just allow yourself to come into whatever drishti. So inhale, lifting arms up overhead. And again, so sweep the arms down on your exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Again, exhale, left arm forward, right back. Well done. Just stay with the core engaged. Good, stay with the breath. And inhale, lifting up. And on your exhale, ground the hands. And we step right leg back. Chaturanga. So on your exhale, lowering through. Flip the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, pushing back. Well done. Up on the balls of the feet, bend the knees, step or float to the front, half lift. Exhale as we fold. Inhale through our center lines and back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, half lift. And we exhale as we ground the hands, step right leg back. Good. So finding our Anjaneyasana. So ground down first through that front foot, and we inhale, reach forward. Find that length. Well done. Nice big deep breath in. And exhale, sweep the arms down. And inhale, up overhead. Well done. Find your balance. Left knee on top, right on top of left ankle. So on your exhale, let's take right arm forward, left back. So you can take the gaze towards that backhand. Well done. Inhale, reach both arms up. Good. Exhale, let's float the hands down. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And again, twist. So right arm forward, left back. Find your balance. Push down through that front foot. Engage your core. And inhale, reaching up. And exhale, release. Stepping left leg back, plank. On your exhale, going through your vinyasa. Meeting in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. So ground down through the hands. Stay with your breath. Let's inhale, raise right leg. And again, we're going to step it between the hands. Well done. And from here, we're just going to hop that back foot forward slightly. Take front foot forward, left foot 45 degrees. It's kind of like a warrior one, but half a leg stance. So from here, we're going to take the fingertips down. And on your inhale, lengthen through the legs. So we keep spine long. It's kind of like we're about to start running a race, but with the legs extended. So on your inhale, let's reach the arms forward and all the way up overhead. Just be really careful. Exhale, take hands to eyebrow height. So just finding, you might need to walk the feet slightly apart. And on your exhale, folding forward, halfway, letting go of the hands again. So finding that stretch through that front leg. If it's in your practice to take the hands even further down, you can, but just remember, work with what feels good. So just finding your balance here, slightly bend through the knees to start with. We ground down that left hand, and then we'll come into a twist, raise right, and then see whether you can extend through your legs, press down through left hand. Well done. If you like, you may even want to bind right arm. So find length. Staying with your breath, breathing. Gaze can be downwards if you like. Well done. Let's inhale, raise right arm. Taking it back down. Let's just bend slightly through the legs. And exhale, stretching it through. So from here, bend. We're going to ground the hands. Step back into our plank. So spread the fingers wide again. So draw the body slightly over the wrists to come into our chaturanga. So when you exhale, lowering down towards the elbows. That's it. Flip the feet. Inhale, up dog. Sometimes it is better having a mirror to see yourself. All right, so when you exhale, pushing back. Good. Ground down through the hands. Let us inhale, raise left leg. And exhale, step it forward. Well done. I'm going to hop that right foot forward slightly. So fingertips down, off hands. On your inhale, lengthen through the legs. And let's just soften through the knees just while we bring ourselves forward. So we inhale, reach forward. And coming all the way up. As we take a big, deep breath in. Exhale, take hands to eyebrow height. And exhale, fold forward. So hinging from the hips. So again, it's hard to see whether the spine is long. Soften through the knees as you let go of the hands. You can either take hands down a little bit further, your choice. But we inhale as we lengthen through legs. Exhale as you soften the torso and the hands. So soften through the knees if you need to. Feeling that nice deep stretch. So shorter stance. So from here, let's inhale as we lengthen through the spine. Exhale as we ground that right hand or on the tips, the fingers, and we inhale, raise the left. So remember, you might need to walk wider stance for stability. And lengthen through those legs. And if you like, on your next exhale, binding left arm around the body. So if you do have props at home, you can always use a prop to ground that right hand on. Or you can always just rest it on that left leg and push up slightly. So let's just stay with this for a few moments. Staying with your breath. Well done. So let's inhale, raise that left arm if it's bound. Exhale, we release all the way down. Softening through both knees, so bending. Ground the hands, stepping back into our plank. So one last vinyasa. So on your exhale, we draw the body forward over the wrists. And we inhale all the way up dog. So just stay in our up dog for a moment. So softening through your hips, flat feet. Well done. Relax your shoulders. So in and out through your nose. Noticing whether the core is engaged. On your exhale, let's push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Ground the hands. If you wanted to try on your inhale coming straight, you don't have to. I want to show us. You need to be really careful of the spine, so you need to engage the core. And on your inhale, so drawing the body forward, flipping the feet straight into our up dog. So you really need to be careful. Engage the core, exhale, pushing back. Well done. Good work. Let's come up onto the balls of the feet. We'll bend the knees, step or float to the front. Good. On your exhale, fold. Let's inhale through our center line and back. And on your exhale to eyebrow high. Just relax through your shoulders. So taking a wide-legged stance wherever you are. So feet slightly pigeon-toe. So whatever feels comfortable for your body. So generally an idea would be wrists with ankles distance. But if not, just whatever feels good for your body. So let's inhale, take palms up overhead. Bend back. And on your exhale, take hands to eyebrow high. Taking hands to the hips. And let's fold forward. So folding the body forward, so we always come halfway. Just feeling that gripping through the feet. And then on your exhale, letting go of the hands, we'll take hold of the legs. So just gently, we push away, so half lift. So we lengthen the spine. And exhale as we draw the torso down towards the middle of the legs. So just continue to breathe. And again, so lengthen as we inhale. And exhale, you can soften through the knees if you like. Just allow the body or the torso to relax. Relaxing through the legs. And again, so we inhale. And exhale, drawing torso towards the middle of the legs. Just stay with your breath. Let's inhale, lengthen through the spine. And we'll release the hands back just under the head. Under the shoulders. So let's inhale as we lengthen through the spine and the arms. And on your exhale, lowering down, and we'll walk our hands towards the right leg. So again, we always lengthen as we take a deep breath in and exhale as we draw ourselves towards the right leg. So it may mean you'll be halfway, if not, wherever you land. Just whatever's perfect for your body. Stay with your breath. And let's inhale. As you exhale, walking hands to left side. So just taking hold wherever you need to. We inhale first, lengthen the spine, and then exhale as you deepen. Seeing whether you can soften a little bit more on your exhale. Well done. Let's inhale as we lengthen, walking ourselves back to the center on our exhale. So we'll come into a twist, so grounding down through that left hand, and on your inhale, raising up through right. So opening up. And exhale, release right. And then we inhale, raise that left. And release on the exhale. From here, we're just going to slightly turn the feet out towards the edges of the room. So as we inhale, we lift up so we come into a squat. So we're flat feet if we can. Hands at the heart. And we slightly tuck our pelvis under so we can find that length through the spine. Alright, so hands at the heart. So take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, just see if you can just soften a little. Well done. So stay with your breath. Let's just begin just coming into just a nice little balance. So on your inhale, raise that right heel. And as you exhale, sit deeper. That's it. And we inhale again as we lift, release that right heel. On your inhale, lifting left heel, exhale as we sit. So just trying to relax as much as you can. Inhale again, sitting up, exhale, release. Well done. If you need to release the legs, you can extend them. If not, see whether you can. So keeping the spine nice and long, 1 foot at a time, lifting up through the heels. Woo, it's not easy. So we inhale as we lift, exhale. Staying with your breath. Ooh, you might feel the shakes. And exhale, release. So inhale, lengthen through the legs, palms to touch up overhead. And exhale, take hands to eyebrow height. Let's heel toe feet in towards each other. And we'll come to the front of the mat. So let's just take the feet out towards the edges of the mat on the inhale. We'll take our eagle arm. So on your inhale, all the way out. Exhale, take right arm under left and twisting. So if you like, you lift up through the arms, finding that length. We're going to take our malasana, so our yogi squat, keeping the arms where they are. So on your exhale, let's bend through the knees, lowering the body down as if we're sitting all the way down. And on your exhale, when you get as far as you feel comfortable, draw the body forward. So arms forward. And then nice and slowly begin to lengthen through the legs as we inhale all the way up and taking arms slightly back in a back bend. And exhale, lowering down. So we do it 3 times. Lower down. Fold forward. And when you feel ready, extend through the legs. Draw the body out. Back bend. So your choice. Exhale. And you go as far as you feel like it. On this last one, let's just sit here for a moment. So you can either keep the arms where they are, or you can let go of them if you prefer. So just sitting on your exhale. If it feels okay, fold forward. So stretching through our shoulders. Well done. Let's begin on the inhale. Lengthening through the legs, coming all the way up. So last time, back bend. And exhale, release the arms. So just stretching, so interlace behind, lengthen. So we open the heart, but stretch it out. So opposite side. So we inhale, lengthen through the arms. And then on your exhale, left under right. So feet to the edges of the mat, lifting on your inhale. Exhale as we bend through the legs, coming into our yogi squat. Folding forward. When you're ready, just nice and smoothly, we inhale all the way up. And exhale. Your choice. Go as slow or as quickly as you like. Just try and feel your way through it. Just as you inhale, you lift up. The last one as we fold down. Finding your version. So letting go. Stay with your breath. Well done. Let's gently lengthen as we inhale all the way up, nice and slowly. And exhale, releasing the arms back behind the spine, interlace the hands, lengthen as we open the heart. Well done. And exhale, release. Let's take the hands to the heart, malasana all the way down, just so we can come onto the pelvis. So just last time, so squeezing the arms in towards the legs, so finding that length through the spine. Finding that length. Just stay with your breath. And let's release. So we'll come onto the pelvis, extending out through the legs. So we'll find our Paschimottanasana. We'll go with nice traditional. So flexing the feet, shoulders all lifting through the crown of the head, taking the hands beside the body, and on the inhale, pressing down as we lengthen through the spine, and slightly tilt the chin forward. So you can soften through the arms and engage through the legs as you lift up through the feet. So stay with the breath. Well done. And relax. On your inhale, we're going to take our half shoelace leg. So if you find that that's too strong, you can just take right leg in towards the chest and then over the left if you would like the more gentle version. If not, I'm hoping you can see me. I look camouflaged. So half shoelace. So taking right foot on the right blade, gently lower right knee towards the left. Well done. So extend through left leg. Well done. So it's okay if the leg is lifted. So let's ground the hands first. So we'll lengthen, inhale. And on your exhale, let's fold or walk the hands forward. Just keeping in mind that left leg is extended. Now, of course, if it's in your practice, you may want to come into full shoelace. And that would be by bending left leg all the way around. But just ensure that both sit bones are on the ground. If they're not, just extend that left leg out. So just work with what feels good for you. So again, lengthen through the arms and the spine, and on your exhale, folding forward. So just stay with your breath and your rhythm. Softening, we'll stay here for a little while longer so we can get the full benefits. If you are wanting to come into full cow face, I'll just show you another version just with the arms. So you can either, on your inhale, reaching right arm up overhead, we bend right arm. Yep. And then we're going to sweep that left arm back under. So we're trying to interlace the hands, if not just wherever the hands land. So this is our Gomukhasana, or in yin, it's shoelace. So on your exhale, that's when you begin to fold forward, to really open up through those arms. So it's not one we practice a lot, but this would be the full version of Gomukhasana, our cow face pose. And let's just begin to inhale, coming all the way up, releasing the arms. And we'll just gently just draw the body back, unwind the legs, give them a little wiggle. And then we'll come into the opposite side. So first Dandasana, ground down through the hands, just lengthen through the spine. And just relax. Opposite side, so left leg in towards the chest, over the right. Seeing whether we can take that left knee directly on top of that right knee. It doesn't matter if the leg is raised. I should have said you can sit up on a block or a blanket, if you like. So whatever version you like, if it's full shoelace, you can take that right leg around. So it might feel completely different. So let's lengthen through the arms on your inhale, and on your exhale, folding forward. So finding whatever version works for you. If it's too intense, just extend that bottom leg. Let's notice whether there's tension in the upper part of the legs and whether you can relax. Are you holding on? Or you're engaging the muscles to see whether you can relax into it. If you like to come into full version, you inhale as you lengthen through the spine. This time, reaching that left arm up, bending. Yes, you can take that right hand and gently draw that left arm down slightly more. Right arm reaches downwards. So we inhale, lengthen, exhale as you fold, so you may feel completely different on this side. Doesn't matter if the hands don't connect. If you have a strap at home, you wanted to practice, you just take hold of a strap in both hands. And over time, you just walk the hands towards each other, deepening your stretch. Let's inhale as we raise, unwinding the arms and the legs on the exhale. Well done. I'm going to come down onto the spine, so just stretching out through the legs, give them a wiggle. Palms facing upwards, let's gently roll down. Well done. I'm going to hug knees in towards the chest, just gently rocking from side to side. And we'll come into an inversion of choice. So if you like just to come into Viparita Karani, you may want to just ground down through the hands, extend through the legs, so soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. So if you have a block or a bolster at home, you can place it under the pelvis. So just avoid the sacrum, the lower part of the spine. If you prefer, you may want to come into Happy Baby, taking hold of the feet or the big toes, bending through the legs, or any inversion that feels good for you today. So if you are a seasoned yogi, you just take whatever, or whether you are or not, whatever version resonates with you. Stay with your breath. Remembering to stay with your breath. So if you find the mind wandering, just bringing it back to your breath. I'm going to gently just begin, just take your time as you gently unwind all the way down onto the spine. And we're just going to come into a counter pose, our fish. So just taking your time. So we're going to take the hands under the pelvis, so the hands or the palms are facing downwards. Legs nice and long, keeping the spine long and the neck. So on your inhale, we're going to press down through the forearms as you lift up through the chest. So you're lifting up through the chest, and then on your exhale, taking the head down towards the mat or the ground. So just ensure not to have the head touching all the way. Really squeeze the arms in towards the torso, lifting up, opening the heart. It is an inversion. So you can, if you like, work the core, lifting through the legs. Remember, core engaged, head not completely touching the ground. To really lift through the chest. Forearms really push down. Well done. And let's gently on your next inhale first draw the head up first, just nice and slowly, and then begin to unwind the arms, releasing them, coming all the way down onto the spine. And it's time for our Shavasana. So you may want to pop a blanket on or your socks, or you may want to just stay nice and still where you are. Just closing your eyes if they're not already. And just letting go of the weight of the body. Maybe take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just soften through your shoulders. Just letting go of any engagement of your muscles, your breath, coming back to your natural breath. And just begin to feel the benefits of your practice. Just noticing the tension just melting away. As again, you give yourself permission to let go. Maybe bring yourself back to our Sankalpa at the beginning of class. Sending as much love and peace to all. The law of attraction. So in yoga, or the philosophies of yoga, teach us instead not to want so much of the material that sometimes we think will bring us the most happiness. So letting go of those ideals, and just finding that true happiness from our heart and soul. Because we always know that once we do have something, we may want something more, and we'll always be searching. So when we find contentment in ourselves, this is when we're supposed to find that bliss. So when we begin to just find gratitude in the lives we have, what we have now, our families, our friends. And just take them all as blessings. So in times like we are having now, being the positive one has an effect on how other people feel. So without interrupting your body, just begin to bring yourself back to your space. You may want to deepen your breath. And just bringing some gentle movement into the fingers or toes or any part of the body, just to gently wake yourself. Maybe stretching out through the arms or the legs. Just take that nice big deep breath in as you fill the lungs. And then as you exhale, you may want to hug your knees in towards the chest, or even just ground your feet as you rock the body from side to side. And then just taking your legs down to your favorite side. And just take a moment now to give thanks to yourself for arriving on the mat, for your practice. And when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed if you can, just bringing yourself up to a comfortable seat. And we'll take our hands to Anjali Mudra at the heart. And we'll finalize our class with one round of Om if you'd like to join me. So we'll inhale to Om. So inhale. We'll take the hands to eyebrow center and bow forward to our internal selves. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, may there be peace, may there be peace. Namaste.